Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and if you want to see how I got this look right here, then just keep on watching. So to start off with, I'm going to be using my P. Louise base and just blending that on my lids basically. Then today we're going to be using the bPerfect Carnival 3, and we're going in with a blackberry, kind of mapping out where the deepest shade is going to go. So basically on the outer V and all the way into the inner part of the eye, so a whole round look in a way. And as you can see, I'm just kind of building on that purple shade, kind of making it as intense as possible, you know. Then next we're going to go in with a magenta, which is obviously like a magenta pink, very nice colour, and with this really small kind of skinny blending brush, really trying to work that in with blackberry, just to kind of gradually start blending it outwards. And obviously doing it to the other eye, you know, would help. And also going in with Pink Lily. This is like a more vibrant, not quite neon, but on the spectrum, pink, and just further blending out those colours. Very nice colour. I will say the pinks in this colour did indeed stain my eyelids, so that was fun the next day. But all round, like, I don't really care about staining, you know, it goes off after a day, you know. But all round, I've been really enjoying the mattes in this palette. I haven't gotten round to trying all of the shimmery shades, but I have got an idea for another look, possibly using one of the shimmery shades. So let me know if you want another look using this palette, because there are definitely loads of possibilities. Then going back into magenta on a bit of a fluffier brush, just kind of helping out the blending process. Just because obviously the purple is just like a really rich, deep purple. It just took me a little while to get the blending going, but I usually do go over my eyeshadow like twice just to make sure the blending is like 100% there. Then once I'm kind of happy with how the blending is going, I'm gonna move on to Lilac, which is a nice kind of pale, a really pale pink, almost pastel, you know. But yeah, just using that to further blend out the edges of that hot pink, because I didn't want it looking too intense, so it just helped kind of subtly blend out those edges there. Then going back in with blackberry, like I said, I do like to go in with these colours again, and I'm also mixing magenta in with blackberry, again just to help the blending process. Sometimes I like to mix colours together just to help that kind of effortless blend. Then once I'm all happy with that, I then take a wipe and I just kind of clean up the edges slightly, but not too sharp. I do go in with a clean brush afterwards with no added product and just kind of help kind of blend that out a little bit, just so it's not too sharp, as you can see here, but nothing too crazy, just to subtly kind of smudge it out a bit, you know. Then going back in with my P. Louise base, I'm going to start carving out a cut crease. I'm doing this one slightly different. I'm mapping out how I want my cut crease to look, but instead of filling it in all with the P. Louise base, because I do notice if you do that, it goes purple, obviously, because of the eyeshadow. I'm then going to take a wipe and just kind of get rid of all the eyeshadow from underneath and start brand new with a new layer of P. Louise. And as you can see, it's a lot paler, and you know, it's easier for the look we're going for today. So after I'm all happy and that's all filled in, I obviously do smudge out the edges. I just do that. It's just become a habit. I'm then gonna take a brush that hasn't got any more added product, just whatever's left over on the brush, and just kind of smudge it out lightly on the edges. But as you can see, I do then go in with blackberry on a small kind of pencil brush and just kind of gradually blend those edges out slightly, because I want to go for a bit of an ombre on the lid. So starting out with the blackberry shade, and then I'm going to go in with magenta and layer that next to it / on top of it. Then when I think that pink looks okay, obviously I want to blend that out with Pink Lily. So going in with Pink Lily on a smaller brush and just slightly blending on top of that as well, just so it looks all nice and ombre-ish. Then going back in with Lilac, again on a small brush, and just lightly kind of fade in Pink Lily out. But yeah, I thought this, you know, did okay. It blended really nicely on the tacky base, so yeah, no problems. And then from a different palette, I just picked up a matte white eyeshadow. If you've got any matte white eyeshadows or face powder or anything like that, I'm just using that to set the rest of the base. So that's kind of what I wanted, for it to go from white into a purple. And yeah, I mean, you can use whatever powder you've got going, basically. So then I'm gonna go and do a bit of liner. I'm using my Ofra liquid liner. I'm not doing a wing or anything, just doing something really really subtle, nothing major, just somewhere to put my lashes, basically. Then obviously the liquid liner looks a bit harsh on the edges, so to blend that out I use blackberry and black beach, mix them together just to start kind of buffing out the edges, just like I said, not just so it doesn't look so harsh. Then, you know, just applying some standard mascara, nothing too crazy, because we will be applying some falsies. So after I do this, I do move on and do my face makeup off camera. But I come on, and go in with some lashes. I'm sorry, these are like really gross, but you know, a girl's got to pick off her eyelash glue. So yeah, those were the Doll Beauty Ariana lashes, and these are like very, very dramatic, very fluffy, but very beautiful. Then going on in with Pink Lily on quite a fluffy brush, just to kind of start buffing out those edges, just so it's not so harsh after we put our foundation on. So just start blending that out and just kind of shaping it into the shape that I want it to look on my base. You know, how much I want to spread it out, basically. Then going back in with blackberry, I'm going to start making moves on the lower lash line. So I like to put a lot of like the deeper colours on the outer part of my lower lash line, just personal preference. And then going in with a magenta to further buff that out. And sometimes I do like to get just a plain brand new brush and just kind of blend those edges out, just so they don't look so harsh around my foundation, and you know, that. Then going in with Pink Lily, I'm further extending the eyeshadow, because apparently I like it quite far back. Then I'm just going to use my MAC Nylon, this is what I use all the time, just to give myself a bit of an inner corner highlight and brow bone highlight. Then I'm going to go in with some glitter. This is Urban Decay glitter liners in Distortion, and I just wanted a little bit of glitter, so I thought put some on the inner corner. Thought it'd be quite cute. So yeah, I went and did that. And then just doing the finishing touches like lower lash mascara, etc. And that's pretty much, if I can speak, pretty much the finished look. Obviously I apply a bit of a nude lip. You know me and my nude lips. But yeah, that's pretty much how the look ended up. I know it's not the most out there look, but again, just kind of playing around with this palette. And if you want to see me do more looks with this palette, then feel free and give me a like on this video, feel free and also leave a comment on this video and also subscribe. And if you want to follow me on IG, my IG is lacy.makeup. But until then, bye.